Good evening, mate. Today I'm going to discuss a game I just played in the 700 ratings against Mumps, which is from Great Britain. I lost this game because I ran out of time because of the internet connection and everything. I have to refresh and losing time because of that. But I think in this position at the end of the game, I was winning. So let's just review what's happened here. 700 rating players are so cool. They are quite accurate. But in this game actually I made less mistakes and less blunders compared to my opponent. Oh, actually I make more blunders, but the average centipound loss I have is actually less, slightly less. We both are about the same. So I'm sorry to say that I am quite disappointed with the internet connection. But yeah, what can you say? Can't complain because you pay $40 for that, and you're using a 3G phone. Let's just have a look. C4 English opening, F5 Anglo-Dutch defense, which seems to be a cool thing. Anyway, continue by G3. Knight goes to F6. Bishop goes to G2, E6. Knight goes to C3, C5. D3. Knight goes to C6, E4, F takes E4, D takes E4, bishop goes to E7, bishop goes to G, from G goes to E2, castle, kingside, castle, kingside, knight goes to E5, and B3. The idea is to fianchetto the bishop. Just move knight goes to H5 just to make fun of it. Bishop goes to B2, fianchettoing. Knight goes to F6, coming back. F4, knight goes to G6, E5, knight goes to E8, knight goes to E4. It's all, a lot of weird moves that we are doing because it's very close game. Rook goes to F5, G4, trying to intimidate the rook. Rook goes back to F8. Knight at 2 goes to G3, and then knight goes to H4, bishop goes to H1, queen C7, queen C2, B6, and it's actually a blunder in my opinion. I mean, this one, the knight can move anywhere that sort of threaten me. For example, can move here with the threat of checkmate, and my rook's actually open. But here, instead, the knight goes to d6, which is not threatening anything, so I just can move my rook there. It's pretty easy. And then, so the threat of this bishop is actually neutralized. Now, rook at a goes to d1, trying to strengthen the knight, but I simply take it. And then bishop goes to d6. And queen c3 is actually trying to force there to meet me in here, but I think I can do this. Rook goes to f7, and then here knight goes to h5, which is not a strong move, I suppose. And here I just defend, bishop going to f8. Rook d3, not sure what's the idea. And then rook b7, trying to control the diagonal, and from here black is actually slightly okay. Rook goes to h3, knight goes to g6, and then f5, pushing forward, but it's actually opening. So rook takes h1, king takes h1, queen goes to c6 check, and then king goes to g1, e takes f5, g takes f5, and knight goes to e7, f6, and then Here I do g takes f6, and it's actually a checkmate in 19 moves. Can you believe it? A checkmate in 19 moves. Can't really, not really sure if I can comprehend that. Can you do that in 19 moves? It's fantastic if you can do that. I mean, if you're a brilliant person, it's a long way. Um, so knight goes to f6 check. It's actually not the right sequence, is it? Yeah. And then rook takes f6. Rook takes f6, and then queen e4. So it's lost the checkmate sequence, I suppose. Rook g3 check, and knight g6 to cover up, and then rook takes f8 check. I take it back using my king just to avoid checkmate. Rook goes to f3 check, move forward, king e7, queen f6 check, move away, king e8, queen f7 check. It's a mistake basically. And just move away, and then bishop f6 check. It's a mistake as well, and king goes to c7, and of course rook f2, and then queen e8 should be the next move, but the game ends here. So basically, from the good advantage that white has until now, it's actually negative 2.7. It's actually pretty good for white. It's been able to pressurize me in such a way, but then it's lost because of doing unnecessary move, focusing on the king. Yeah, I suppose my next move was actually should be probably just check. I can do a perpetual check, for example, if I want, and check again. It's the dirty way to win. Or maybe you move my rook there, trying to build an attack, bring the rook forward. Something like that can happen. Or even yeah, not sure if I can do this. Can I do this? Just move away. Okay, just check. King move away. Can I take this? If rook takes, then check, move away, and another check, just like that. Yep, do that. Anyway, so I couldn't do that. So basically, the point is, the game is pretty interesting, but it's the end of the game is actually very interesting because white white was losing. So too bad. Last position, knight goes to rook goes to f2, and then it's losing. So by 2 pawns or something like that. So it's pretty bad. It actually already sacrificed a lot of 1 or 2 pieces, and then it's got good position, but it cannot corner the king, and the king just escaped. So I just ran out of time because of the internet connection. So it's a shame, but anyway, it's very nice to play with this guy, Mumps. I hope I can play again with the right timing. Thank you so much. Bye.